Look, man, I'm serious, okay? I saw this with my own eyes.
Oh, I believe you, buddy. I believe you. Just tell us a story. Tell us a story.
Okay, well, it was last Friday night. I was walking home from the bar, and this woman started coming towards me. She was staggering, you know, so I figured she was drunk.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. Okay, tell us, be honest now. How many drinks did you have?
No, man, I barely had a buzz on.
Oh, come on.
Look, just listen, all right? She got closer, and I got a good look at her. You had to see her eyes, her nose, her whole face. It looked like it was rotting.
Yeah.
She looked like a corpse. Like a walking corpse, man.
Sounds like my wife.
I've never seen anything like it. I haven't been able to sleep since that night.
All right, calm down, buddy. Calm down. Just, hey, you gotta stay strong, okay? Don't give in to fear out there, right?
Yeah, well, you got that right. If you freeze up around these things, they'll sink their teeth in you. I saw it attack somebody.
Oh, come on. Just getting good. I need some sleep. Oh, shit. What do I do? What am I gonna do?
Hey, what's up guys? So this is going to be my Claire AS Plus run.
I'm almost there.
Getting ready for Resident Evil 3 to come out next month.
Fine.
So I'm just
That's good.
deciding to
back
make
as
a
soon as I
video
find Chris.
and show you how you can actually get an
I will.
S Plus
I gotta
run
go.
while picking up pretty much all the items that you can and still make it under the 2 hours and 30-minute time frame.
What the? Hello?
So when I first started attempting the S Plus runs, I remember that it was noticeably way more difficult than the normal runs.
Hello?
First time I got bit by a zombie, I was taken down to danger status,
Anybody
and
here?
I remember shooting the zombie and emptying a whole magazine into it, and it still didn't go down. So
Hello?
when I first started playing this, I was like, holy hell, how am I actually gonna beat this game? But after it takes some practice and a little bit of resource management, and if I can do it, anybody can do it. I am not a pro gamer, I'm not a speedrunner,
Wait.
I don't try and get perfect
We'll check it
runs,
out.
so I just like to, you know, get the achievements, get all the items I can, and have fun while doing it. So the first time I played this part, I was like, holy shit, I just shot this guy 5 times and he barely went down, and he wasn't even dead. So we're gonna watch the Mr. Copter get his neck torn out. And then he's gonna notice us. So what you can do right here, you don't have to mess with the characters, run right by him, run to the key box and grab the key. Now sometimes he will come and be right behind you. If that's the case, shoot him in the leg, stun him, and then move by him. If he does that, if he runs right past you, make sure he actually is in the corner first before trying to run past him. Otherwise, he will grab you, and that's not a good way to start your run. So the rest of this is just easy. Just run through the convenience store, and then you're going to meet Leon.
Whoa! Don't shoot!
Get down!
We gotta get out of here.
You alright?
Okay, so Claire just met her
so.
new BFF, Leon.
Thanks.
Thank me later.
I remember when playing RE2 Original 98 that you actually did run into Leon more often and talk to him more often than you did in this one. even though they're partners on this retelling of the story, you don't actually interact with each other a whole bunch. And which I thought was kind of sad, because in the original RE2, I actually did enjoy their camaraderie, their working together, even though they weren't by each other. It almost made the experience made you feel like you weren't totally alone while playing the game. Like you had somebody there who was just on your walkie-talkie that you can talk to.
Hopefully they'll have some answers at the police station.
Wait, you're a cop?
Yeah, Leon Kennedy. You are?
Claire. Claire Redfield.
Live around here?
No. I'm looking for my brother. He's a cop too.
Well, it's a good thing we found each other. I don't know what to expect anymore.
Attention all citizens. Due to the citywide outbreak, you are advised to take shelter at the Raccoon City Police Station. Free food and medical supplies will be provided to everyone in need.
Oh my god, this is so unreal.
Police station's not much farther. They'll know something.
Yeah, but what if we're the only ones? What if there's no
No,
survivors?
there's survivors. It's a big city. There has to be. Looks like we're walking from here.
More like running.
Yeah, good call.
Leon, we gotta back up. What the?
Holy shit. There, get out. Get out now! Hold on! Claire! Claire, you okay?
Yeah, I'm all right. How about you?
I can't stay here. It's not safe.
Oh shit. Go on ahead. I'll meet you at the station.
Okay, so that was one of the longer cutscenes. So I don't really know. I mean, as far as whose run I feel is easier in this game, in some ways I feel like Leon's version is easier because he'll give the shotgun, which is super easy to use to decap zombies, blow their heads off, and you don't have to screw with them anymore. With Claire, you get the grenade launcher and you get the flame rounds, but it almost feels like a waste to shoot a zombie with a single flame round, even though it will be an instant kill, because you can't make flame rounds with any of the gunpowder that you pick up, so you do have to conserve them a little bit. But as I later through my other playthroughs figured out that you hardly ever run out of flame rounds, and you can pretty much use them pretty generously without running out. And as long as you don't kill everything you see with a flame round, you're not going to run out. So you're usually going to do fine, even if you do use them a few times. Alright, so we're going to go up here in the RPG. I'm going to grab the first aid spray, and then I'm just going to ignore the ink ribbon for now. Throw over the key, and then I'm going to watch this cutscene and see if we can go save Elliot.
Come on, Chris. Where are you? Oh shit. They're inside too.
David, Marvin, you there? I found a way out. It's in here. Send reinforcements. East hallway.
I should help this guy. Great. Where are you?
Okay, so I've seen other YouTubers when they're doing this first part, they'll go in here and they'll get the ammo. Usually that's a low risk maneuver. There's nobody there to bother you, nobody there to attack you. But I like to clean out that closet when you come back through here, and it's a generally high risk maneuver. Other people I see playing this game just don't even bother with it because I think the return on investment isn't very high. You're just getting some boards and some handgun ammo. But like I said, I like to get everything. I like to pick up all the items. I'm kind of anal about that. I can't help it. That's just my thing. Other people can just ignore those items and it doesn't bother them. It must be my OCD or something. So we're gonna try and help Elliot out here and fail.
Here, give me your hand! Help me! Hold on! Give me your other hand!
Oh, poor Elliot. Poor Claire. Claire couldn't save him. Alright, Claire, you try.
I'm so sorry.
Okay, so what I usually like to do is I will aggro this zombie so he'll come bust down the door. And what I like to do is I will just kind of let him crawl over the table before I run out of the room. And I will explain why I do that later. So I'm going to come down this hall and I'm going to try and get the bullets and the boards in the storeroom away. So I'm going to try and take these zombies out. They don't have a lot of hit points, so they usually drop with a couple shots if you're lucky. This time I wasn't, so I'm just going to let the zombie take a bite out of me. But it's okay, got a first aid spray, so I'll go ahead and heal up. And I will move to a safer spot to take out the rest of the other zombies in this area. So, went ahead and reloaded, and I'm going to take out this big boy here. And yeah, got lucky, got a crit there. Took him down and one more shot and he went down. So Alright, so the bullets on the board cost me a first aid spray. Not a big deal in my opinion. So I'm gonna go ahead and run out of this hallway and then we'll go move on to the next scene.
Get off! Get off! Help! Help! Watch out!
You all right?
Yeah.
You're safe. For now. Marvin Browner.
Thanks.
Obviously someone taught you well.
Yeah. I know how to take care of myself.
Come on.
So nobody knows what caused this?
There's a lot of theories. But all I know for sure is that this place is crawling with zombies.
Yeah, you're telling me.
Hey, keep that on. Just in case.
I'm not gonna be around long. Once I find Chris, we're out of here.
You really Chris's sister?
Yeah. Why? Did you find something?
He's on vacation. Europe, I think. Left weeks ago.
Vacation? It's great news.
Well, I've got more for you. Looks like there might be a way out through this secret passageway.
Good. Hey. Hey, we should probably get you to a hospital.
Oh, forget about me. I can take care of myself.
No. Don't be ridiculous. You're gonna need some help.
Listen, Claire. Save yourself. So you can see your brother again. Now, you'll probably need this.
No, I'm not taking that. You're gonna...
And be careful. If you see one of those things, no matter who they were, you can't hesitate. Take them out if you can. Or you run.
Alright, so Marvin gives us the combat knife. And so we're going to go ahead and go down the west hallway. So we're going to open this up. I'm going to go ahead and use the knife. And what I usually like to do, I usually just like to go ahead and collect the items in this room before heading down the hallway. And once I collect it, I'll move some of the excess items and go back into the item box over here in the main lobby. Okay, so from here I'll go ahead and bank those items. I'll bank the board. Claire doesn't really need that board when going down the west hallway. And I am going to take my combat knife, and actually I'd take that back. She does need the board for the A scenario. In the B scenario, she doesn't need that board for the hallway. So we're going to go ahead and run down this hallway, and she's going to look and see what happens to that officer who got his face raked off, and I'm assuming by a liquor. That's the foreshadowing that there are liquors in this game.
Oh, God. Oh, God. Oh. What? Who's there?
And someone kicks a can down the hallway. Of course, we don't know who it is, so we're going to board up that door. Because we are going to come back to this hallway, and it's helpful to have that window boarded up. Excuse me. Not door, window. Okay, so we're going to run down this hallway. Nothing's going to happen here. The only thing that's going to happen is zombies going to break through that window, and we're just going to go into the operations room. And we're going to collect the ammo. And, I'm going to go ahead and get that memo because I like to touch everything. And the map. And then we're going to hop through the window and end up in the other side of the west hallway. So we're gonna run back here, and I'm gonna go ahead and grab those bullets. And we're gonna take care of Fat Boy here. Get in a fight with the vending machine. So we're gonna let him bring him down. And he drops down. Oh! Right there, he actually scared the shit out of me by getting up suddenly. I thought I'd actually take care of him. But anyway, it's okay. I'm gonna go ahead and knife him to death. And I like bringing the combat knife with me because I will use it pretty liberally towards the beginning of the game as a way to save ammo. And since it doesn't break and you don't get penalized for it in your S+ runs, I don't see any reason not to use it. Unless you're going for like no knife damage, which I've seen some people do, but this is not that kind of run. So we're gonna go in here, open the safe. The code is 9157 and get our inventory upgrade. And we're gonna go to Leon's desk and get our speed loader for our SLS. Code is NED and the other side is MRG. And I remember my first run through, I actually did find the nameplate. It's actually laying at the bottom of on the floor next to the zombie sitting there. It was actually upside down, and I didn't find it until I actually killed this guy. But anyways, we're gonna go ahead and kill this guy because I do run through this west office later in the game, and it's helpful if I don't have both zombies up at the same time when I'm trying to get away from Mr. X. So anyways, he wasn't going down fast enough, and I'm gonna go let him grab me here, and I'll just knife him just to give me some room. That's okay, so no damage. Let's go ahead and reload, and then I'll just take him down the rest of the way. Assuming I can actually hit him. Okay, there we go. And I'm going to grab my knife back. Okay then, I'm just going to knife him a couple times, just to make sure he's dead. Okay. So now I'm going to go through this door. That zombie's going to go ahead and get up. I'm going to get the ammo and the film roll out of the lockers. And I get the film roll anyways, because I have room. I have room in my inventory, and like I was telling you before, I usually just try to get all the items. There's really no penalty for me not getting that. I can just develop the film just to get out of my inventory later. Alright now, so this zombie's going to come bust through, so we're just going to go ahead and take care of him. And luckily I got a crit, so I don't have to deal with him later, because I will come back through here later to get the inventory upgrade and the other combat knife. Alright, so I'm going to run down the hallway, and I'm going to grab the herb and the boards, and I'll just run over and board up this window, so this guy doesn't come flying through the window later. And I'm going to go inside the dark room, and I'm going to loot the entire place, and get ready to go up to the 3rd floor. So I'm just going to develop this film just to get it out of my inventory. We know what it shows us, so no need to spend any more time there. Now I'm just going to bank everything. And the only thing you really need to bring up is your handgun and your bullets, because we're going to fill our inventory all the way up to the brim with this trip up to the 3rd floor going through the storage room. So actually, if you walk up the stairs, there are chances that the zombie will be facing away from you. And if you walk up the stairs, you won't aggro him. But since I was running up, I went ahead and aggroed him, so he turned around. So I'm just going to deal with him now. And in this hallway, I like to take care of all the zombies in this hallway because I do come through this area later. And it doesn't take a whole lot of time. It doesn't take too much time off the clock. I still have plenty of time to finish my S+ run at the end. So taking these zombies out is just convenient to do.
Son of a bitch.
So you don't have to try and dodge them later. And I went ahead and got a crit there, so I'm getting pretty lucky and I'm saving some ammo. So I'm going to run up to the 3rd floor and I'm going to grab the spade key and I'm going to go ahead and get the machine gun ammo or submachine gun ammo out of here. The code is Delta Charlie Mike DCM.
What was that?
That was a liquor. I like killing lickers. I love killing me some lickers in this game. They're a pain in the ass. And when I found out you can knife the hell out of them, it became really fun to do it. So anyways, I'm here. Claire doesn't need to pick up those boards. You saw me just kind of hesitate there for a second to see if I really needed to get them or not. Okay, so I picked up the handgun bullets, and you saw how I was able to get a crit on that zombie hanging in front of the doorway. And I'm getting really lucky with the crits here, so the game must have knew I was going to make a video out of this and wanted to make me look good or something like that, because normally that doesn't happen to me. So anyways, we're going to run down into the library, and we're going to take care of this one zombie down here. And this is really the only zombie you actually need to take care of. The zombie actually slumped over by the desk. He will actually not wake up unless you walk close to him. So as long as you skirt to the outside and use the door without kind of running by him, he won't get up. That zombie, I'm just going to go ahead and plug her a couple more times just to make sure I got her. She does have a lot of hit points for some reason, so I'm just going to knife her there just to make sure that she's down for good. And we're going to go in here, grab the map and the gunpowder. Probably don't need the gunpowder because you end up with plenty of gunpowder by the time your run is over. Okay, so the combo is fish, crab, and water, and we're going to pick up the unicorn medallion. Got the unicorn medallion. And then before we leave this area, we got the knife, already got that. And we're going to set up the bookshelves for our eventual return when we needed to go to the clock tower. That guy's just going to sit there and just keep enjoying his manwich. He is not going to aggro unless you actually attack him or if you go up the ladder. And by the time you actually go up the ladder, you'll never come back to this area again, so it's all good. Alright, so we're going to go through, use the spade key, pick up the book, because we're going to get the SMG. Use the spade key, open up the door, and I'm going to go down here and collect this ammo at the end of the hall. Just add it to my stash, alright? And then we're going to get the lion medallion. And I try to do these runs straight from memory, so I don't write this down. So it takes me a little bit to remember the combination here, but it's lion, leaf, and bird. I think, yeah, lion, leaf, bird. Takes me a couple seconds to get it. Oh, come on, lion, leaf. There you go. One more. There you go. All right, lion, leaf, bird. Got the medallion. Okay. So we're going to go down here and watch another cutscene.
There you are. Come here.
What is it?
Take a look.
Oh my god, he made it!
You know him?
Yeah, it's Leon. Kennedy, I think?
The rookie. Thought he looked familiar. You can make it to that courtyard, the second floor, east side.
Okay. Thanks, Marvin. I'm on it.
Okay, so we're going to get these medallions out of our inventory. And when you do these runs, make sure you actually unlock the door to the west office. I've done a couple runs where I'm all the way at the other side of the... I'm all the way up where the art room is, and I'm about to grab the weapons key card, and I realize that I still have the spade key in my inventory, and I have to backtrack, and it totally ruins my whole run. So anyways, make sure you don't forget to do that. So I'm going to go ahead and bank all the non-essentials. I was just going to keep the book and the spade key. And then I'm going to go up to the east area waiting room. Alright. Okay, so we're going to go in here. We're going to go ahead and open the safe. We get the extended mag for our pistol that we're going to get later. The combination is 6-2-11. There we go. And I'm going to go ahead and pick up that file there just so I can hear Claire's commentary to herself. because I like to get everything, as I said. So have no more use for the spade key, so we're going to go ahead and get rid of it. And we're going to go down to the end of the hall and get these boards. And at that point I was just peering around the corner just to make sure that there was no zombies in that area. But that's only on the second run, so we're safe. Alright, we're going to get the arm, combine it with the book, and we're going to get the scepter, which gives us the red jewel. Alright, got the red jewel. We're going to see a cutscene here after we get this herb. Claire's going to flirt with Leon a little bit.
Hey! Claire?
Leon! I'll be right there!
I actually do really like the interactions that these two characters have. So I thought they did a pretty good job acting and making the characters come to life. I really did like their interactions in
really gotta
the
stop meeting like
original
this.
Resident Evil 2,
all
the
right?
90,
Please chop me. Just
98 version.
Yeah, I'm fine.
So yeah,
I take it you don't have the key.
No, I don't. It's good to see your face, though. How are you holding up?
I'm hanging in there.
Hell of a night, huh?
Yeah. You find your brother?
I did, actually. He's... Just when you think it can't get any worse. Leon, you should get going.
Don't worry about me. Just get yourself to safety.
Leon's such a Boy Scout. He has no idea what he's in for.
Let's just go.
Listen to Claire, run away.
We're gonna
Alright.
make it. Both of us.
Okay, so Claire's gonna go ahead and pick up those boards, or I'm gonna get it, and be handgun ammo.
Everywhere.
And remember
Marvin?
earlier when I said I like to
Marvin, are you
let
there?
that zombie crawl over the table
Marvin?
in the Watchman's office?
You gotta be
Well, this is
kidding
the
me.
reason why. I've seen other video streams where sometimes the zombie will be right outside this door and he'll get you and take a bite out of you. So now that he's actually further in the room, he won't be breaking down the door. So we're going to deal with this zombie who is going to crawl through the window.
You asshole.
I got plenty of ammo, so I'm just going to go ahead and spend it and not even use the knife. So he's going to get a little too close to me, and I'm just going to come outside the room just to play it safe. In normal, I would just sit there and just shoot him until he's right up in my grill and wouldn't even care. But since you take more damage in hardcore mode, you can't get away with that type of risky behavior. So I'm just going to got another crit. Saved another bullet. Alright. Go ahead and board that up. As you can see, that zombie is just kind of standing there at the door. He doesn't come through, which is good for us. So we're going to go ahead and use the bolt cutters and go ahead and take this zombie out, or at least stun him. Alright, he's down. So I'm going to pick up these bullets, I'm going to board up this window. And you probably don't even really need to use the boards up of this window, because most of the time you're probably not going to come back to this area, maybe unless you're Leon, but as Claire, I think 9 times out of 10 I don't come back to this area, even when I revisit the RPD. So I'm just going to make sure he's dead. I got a little bit of a bullet surplus, so I'm going to go ahead and combine the excess bullets just to make a stack of 60. Alright, now I got room in my inventory. So I'm going to go in here, get the fuse, open this door. That big zombie from earlier in the game is dead. If I didn't kill him, he would just kind of be sitting outside the door. So we're going to open up the door. I'm going to examine it because I just like to do that. It's part of the game. I like immersion. We're gonna combine those herbs to make more room. I'm gonna go ahead and get the valve and the gunpowder. And I'm gonna go back to this other side of the room and get the gunpowder. And I'll go ahead and combine them and make acid rounds. I'm gonna use acid rounds later in the game, so I don't consider it a waste. And we're gonna go through to what I think is probably one of the more difficult parts of the game. So we're gonna go up to the item box and we're gonna bank everything. And we're just gonna take the essentials. I'm going to bring a flashbang grenade with me down the hallway, along with the weapons key card and the bolt cutters and the ammo and the gun. And the reason why I'm going to go ahead and take the combat knife just for good measure. I'm going to have I have plenty of room in my inventory. But the reason why I take a flashbang grenade is because the zombie placement at the end of this hallway, when you get through this area, can be so random that sometimes you don't have enough time to react and try and stun the zombie before moving by. So anyways, this is what we're going to do. I'm going to go ahead and stun this guy. He is going to lunge after me, so I'm just going to move out of his way, and then I'm going to stun him. Okay, so we stun him, and I'm going to go ahead and run past him. That zombie's going to fall through, and see, there's a zombie. The placement was bad for me, so it's okay. I brought a flashbang grenade, and we're going to get right by him. And then we're home free for this hallway. Okay, so we're going to use the bolt cutters on this door, and we're going to go ahead and be done with those. And we're going to pick up the detonator, the flashbang grenade. It's almost like the game was telling you that you need a flashbang for that area. So it's going to go ahead and give you another one. And you probably don't need to pick up the boards, but I just go ahead and pick them up anyway. I have room in my inventory, it's all good. Okay, so just checking to make sure none of the zombies got up later. And I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna get the grenade launcher. I think the grenade launcher is a decent weapon. Any flame round, if you shoot a zombie with one flame round, it's gonna go ahead and put a DOT on that zombie until it dies. So you're pretty much guaranteed to kill. It's not like Leon's shotgun where you can, bust the zombie's head open with one shot. But it's a little bit better than the shotgun in the sense that you don't have to get so close. But until Leon gets the upgrade to the shotgun, it's you can actually miss the zombie and actually spend more shotgun shells than you want. But with the grenade launcher, Claire can actually stand a little bit further back and, blast the zombie with a flame round and it'll go down. So personally, I think it's a pretty good weapon. Some people don't even pick it up until the lab area, but I like to get it because I like to use it when I get to the sewers. Anyways, so the only thing you need here to go to the STARS office is the handgun, the combat knife, the detonator, and the valve handle. And you don't even really need to bring bullets because there's a liquor in that hallway and you're not going to shoot it with your 9mm. So I brought the knife because I'm going to knife it to death. So I'm going to go ahead now and pick this portable safe up, but I'm going to go ahead and open it, but I'm not going to go back down to the locker room and use the key. I'm going to come back and do that later when I have both of them. And as far as I know, I think these portable safes are always on a random code, or at least that I haven't been able to detect a pattern that they always follow. So I'm just going to sit here and just kind of play with this thing for a little bit until I finally figure out the proper sequence. And it probably took me a little bit longer because I was probably drinking while playing this game. So anyways, so we got the key. We're going to pick up the flame rounds. We're going to open up the locker combination is Charlie, Alpha, Papa, Cap. Pick up more flame rounds. And as far as the flame rounds go, I thought it was kind of a bad design to make it so you can't make additional flame rounds because that means you only get a finite amount of them, and maybe that was intentional, so you don't go wasting them, because they are pretty powerful. I think two flame rounds, if you're unlucky, 3 will take out a liquor, and you can pretty much avoid damage. But if you want to know what's better for killing liquors, the knife. Or you can use your, or if you've beaten the game and gotten an S+ run, you could use the rocket launcher, infinite rocket launcher. But we're not going to do that here because we want to get the S+ rank. So anyways, all right, we're going to go ahead and we're going to loot this area. Pick up more flame rounds. We're going to pick up the flashbang grenade. There's the first aid spray, the white gunpowder, and I'm going to go ahead and just leave the red herb there for now. I'll go ahead and pick it up later. So anyways, alright, so I got my knife ready. We're going to take care of this liquor in the hallway. And the reason why we do that in this hallway is because when you're coming back through here and Mr. X is on your tail, the last thing you want to do is have to walk through this area when Mr. X walks pretty fast, and he can actually just catch up to you and hammer you from behind. So anyways, the best way to do this strategy is to never attack the liquor from the front, because if you do, you can always jump back and give you a pretty vicious counterattack. So what we're going to do is always make sure that we stay towards his behind, and we're just going to knife him from there like I just did. And if he does that maneuver where he flips over, it's okay. Just keep knifing him and move towards his behind so that he's never in front of you and he can attack you. So anyway, that was good. That was a good liquor kill, so we didn't have to get hurt with that. So anyway, so we're gonna go here and we're gonna get the maiden medallion, and we're gonna set the charge, and we're gonna run. I don't know why this shelf doesn't fall over if you open this door, but thank you for showing me that, other gamers. Okay. So anyways, we're gonna go through here and we're gonna get the medallion. And once you get the medallion, it's going to aggro a liquor as soon as you come out of the jail cell. So the code is, let's see, Goddess, Arrow, and then Snake. Alright, we got it. Okay, so what I usually like to try to do is bait the liquor to lunge at me, and then I just run out. But instead, he gets me with his tongue. So I just shake it off and just run outside. No big deal. Got plenty of healing items. Alright, so we got the last medallion, and we're going to go ahead and get ready for the G1 fight. And for the G1 fight, I use knives. I use the knife strategy. Can't believe that you can actually kill one of the main bosses with the knife, but since the game is maze, so you can actually do a knife run, it makes perfect sense now. So anyways, we're going to watch this cutscene, and then we're going to get ready for our G1 fight.
Looks like it leads underground. Good. We can get out of this hellhole. Hey, Marvin! Guess what? I think I found the way out! Marvin, come on. Let's get you out of here. Let's go. Are you okay?
Oh, no. Just go. Save yourself.
Come on. It's bad. We gotta get you to hospital
Please,
now.
Claire. We both know how this is going to end. Get out of the city.
I can't just leave you here.
Claire, please, go. Do this for me.
Okay. Hey, Marvin. Thank you.
Don't grieve for Martin, Claire. He will be back. Literally. So anyways, we're going to go ahead, we're going to loot this room, and we're going to get ready for the G1 Birkin fight. And this is where I usually use my first save. You probably don't need to. If you're really confident in your ability to get through the parking garage and the second part of RPD2 until you get to the sewers, you can probably just forego your first save until then. But I save here just out of habit, really. So anyways, I'm debating on what to take to the G1 fight. So I'll go ahead and take my combat knife and my regular knife and a flashbang grenade. And I'm going to save my game, and we're going to do this G1 fight.